What have been some of the most famous or incredible coins that have come into this shop?
Let's see.
What do you think of stacking silver and gold?
I think it's a good way to invest and just prepare for the future. And I like it more than cash.
One of my good friends decided to control the price of silver, Mr. Diamond. He did the only thing he could do. He sold, and the price dropped about $65 or $70 when he covered the short. The Chinese have already exposed them. Paper trades are meaningless. I would say the Chinese, when it comes to gold and silver, they're the smartest people in the world.
New to buying gold or silver? SD Bullion makes it simple, with no order minimums, clear pricing, and discreet shipping. Trusted by hundreds of thousands, SDBullion.com, where America buys physical gold and silver.
Hey, Tim. Don't
Yes,
normally see you in this angle. What were you just doing there?
Oh, I was cutting up some gold.
Cutting up some gold.
Yeah. That's what I have to do, is cut up gold.
What
We
is
get
this?
them in sheets of 20, so I have to cut them up. This person's only getting 8.
Quarter ounces?
Those are a quarter ounce, yeah.
Nice. They want 8 of them.
Yeah.
2 ounces, man.
Cutting up gold, yeah, that's it. It's fun to do that, unfortunately.
It's a little quiet in here, Tim. The phone's not ringing. There's no lines. This is nice.
It is. It was very busy when I got here,
Yeah.
but that's like that every day. But it was also quick. The people who were buying knew exactly what they wanted. We did have some counterfeit coins in today, which were kind of disappointing, but
Like what kind?
Morgan dollars.
Morgans.
Yeah, all the best dates. All the best dates.
So that kind of tipped you off, right? I mean,
Yeah.
what kind of best dates are we talking about?
They were noticeable. And the one thing about Morgan dollars, if you look at them every day, you get used to the numerals. And this was an 1895 Morgan dollar. In Philadelphia, they only made proofs. So proof Morgan dollars, not a hard one to miss. I mean, it's a hard one to miss. I'm having one of those days today.
That's okay, Tim. I get you.
You have to do some editing.
Oh, that'll never see the light of day. Never. Mm-mm. Somebody told me the other day we could do a bloopers reel of all
man.
the. Oh, can you imagine?
Did you save all those?
Well, that would be too much to put together.
When we were at Silver Dave's,
Yeah.
and we were talking about the electricity he was using, I couldn't remember the name of a generator.
That's right. That got cut, fell to the floor. Don't worry. Oh man, but we say some funny stuff that never ever sees the light.
Well, my
of
job
day.
is to keep you laughing.
Yeah, you
so
do a
can't
really good job
So
of
you
that.
can't stick to the script.
You don't let me. But anyway, so there were key date Morgans
Yes.
that would have been worth what if they were real?
Well, last one I saw of the 1895 proof went for $50,000.
Oh.
And I did have another dealer who's retired now who told me that he bought one recently for, I think it was $80,000.
Oh my goodness.
So that's one where there are not many examples around. Most of them have been certified. And so when someone hands me one of those, it's pretty easy to tell that they're not genuine.
Have you felt or held the genuine article?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I guess coming here, probably 2 in the last 20 years.
Wow.
And 1893S is the key date of the ones that you can actually find. There's some of those that are terrible condition, some that have been certified, uncirculated. But I remember I had one sitting in the case for years at $750. Now they're like 3 or 4 times that,
Oh my.
because there aren't any around.
You had him in the case?
Oh yeah. And it sat there and it sat there and it sat there. And then my distributor came up from the Boston area and he said, I think it's worth all of that, so I'll buy it. So he bought it. And from that, back in the mid-90s maybe.
Wow.
And you know what's happened to that coin? Every year, whoop,
Oh.
every year. So
What have been some of the most famous or incredible coins that have come into this shop in the past 20-some years?
Let's see.
The ones that really make you perk up.
Well, the Flying Eagle cent came out in 1856. It didn't make many of those. I don't know, 800 to 1,000 total. And then it was in circulation 1857, 1858.
Yeah.
And then 1859, they brought the Indian head out. So those 56s that never went into circulation are really expensive. And so I had one of those. That was one that my wholesaler bought because he was a little disappointed he couldn't get more for it. So he bought it, and at the right price. It's just that the price that people are willing to pay for a super rare coin, it varies. It generally, in the long term, it always goes up. But there may be a lull depending on what's happening in the coin market, how many people are actually buying, how many people are actually selling. So it's not something where you can say, oh, that's going to go up every year. But it does eventually go up every year.
Much quieter.
I mean, you can't edit out background noise?
Background noise? No. The humidifiers are tough, man. Tough. Okay, so that one. What else?
We've had a bunch of 1909 SVDB Lincoln cents, 1877 Indian head cents. In Liberty nickels, they made an S in 1912. They made a D and an S. Those coins are kind of rare.
And you've seen all these come in?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
You're
like, well, yeah, Yankee.
Scars from Connecticut.
Okay. We got somebody new coming in? All right.
Yeah.
All right,
so it looks like one of you YouTube guys.
No, I don't think that is him, unless he has a...
Does he have a mustache?
Any silver or gold that have also come onto the shop?
Well, have had the 2009, 2015 high relief coins. Basically the eagle design. And I have some high relief coins that nobody knows about, but...
Nobody knows about?
Well, they're different countries.
Oh, okay.
And so I'd probably have them around here too. Then I'm have to decide what to do with them. Maybe we'll have a spot sale on some of this stuff.
All right, so here's one that I'm interested in getting. I don't know if you have it or it's come in at all. The gold 1 ounce Buffalo reverse proof. The reverse. Have you? Do you have one of those?
Yeah, I have a customer who has those.
Well, that doesn't help me.
Yes, he bought all of them. Hi there.
Hi. Hello. Hi there, stacking surfer. We're right. He has grown facial hair. How you doing, buddy?
I flew all the way out here so I could put some new magnets on the safe.
Yankee doesn't want me to put any more magnets on the safe.
That's not true.
Until his falls off.
Good to see you. And who are these lovely young ladies here next to you?
The Silver Twins.
The Silver Twins?
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Very good. Good to see you. They obviously take after Mrs. Surfer.
They do. They totally do.
Definitely.
For a 4-hour meeting, I had to fly across the country. That's how this goes sometimes. And then I was like, girls, you haven't come to Boston. You haven't checked out Boston yet. You've never been to New Hampshire. You've got to come and meet Tim and Yankee.
Is that really what he said?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah. Word for word.
Yeah, so really, as a dad trying to teach my daughters about sound money and all of this, sometimes they watch my videos, sometimes they don't. And so we're still educating.
You don't really watch his videos, do you?
Briefly. I like them all. I like them all. The content's really good.
Right when we were getting started with the channel and I had my first stickers come out, I did catch them opening my drawer and handing stickers out to the high school friends that came over for a party.
That's true.
And all the guys were watching the channel.
That's true?
Yes, yes.
Welcome to the free state of New Hampshire.
Yeah.
That's what I was telling them. I'm like, the taxes are way better here than in California. I pay 12% state income tax. Yeah. Can you believe that, Tim?
Oh, California? Yes, I can believe that.
Would you do it?
No.
You wouldn't do it.
Oh, of course not.
So we're in the process of trying to alleviate ourselves of that tax soon.
Tax evasion?
No, moving. We live in a bubble down there. I know a lot of people are. I have people that comment, I can't follow you because you can't be serious if you live in California. I don't know what they're talking about.
Wow.
We have lots of people that are stackers in California, especially Southern California. We just have a lot of other people that aren't stackers. But for us that are stackers, we try to get together and help each other where we can. And there's some great coin shows that happen down there that we're going to have a booth there too. So if you guys are in California or stop by it in September, we'll have a booth down there, which will be fun.
What do you think of stacking silver and gold in general?
I think it's really cool. Yeah. I think it's a good way to invest and just prepare for the future. And yeah, it's a good thing to know, to be educated on. I like it more than cash. Yeah. Than paper.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you guys get? What do you get for Christmas usually, girls?
We've gotten a few silver bars. Yeah.
Have you bought any on your own?
No. We have not.
So this is their first coin shop visit, and they're going to make their first purchase today.
That's allowed.
Is it allowed? Okay.
Okay, so first off, gold is wealth insurance to me. So it's, I think, the best way to lock in your purchasing power today. For silver, there's two things. One is SHTF. So I do love like the silver bits, fractional silver. I also have a lot of constitutional silver. I know people keep calling it junk. I know why they call it that, but I don't like that term. Because I don't think it's junk. And if your constitutional silver is junky, get some better constitutional silver, in my opinion. Just clean your hands afterwards because there's history on your fingers.
So every time we go out for dinner, Tim, what do you bring?
Wipes,
Wipes, exactly.
because I'm handling coins, money, and gold and silver all day long, and it's not the cleanest stuff in the world.
We're in a gold bull run still. I think it's going to last for about a decade. Some of the guys I have on my channel talk about a gold era. So that's kind of the first time I've heard that term, and that's really more of like a 10 to 15 year time horizon. And when that happens, almost inevitably, silver tends to outperform gold percentage-wise increase. And so some of that comes in the ratio, some of that just comes in the form of silver being so suppressed and manipulated, in my opinion, to where it takes off more. And so then it comes down to, when do you buy it? And how much do you buy, and do you dollar cost average? So we're going to start dollar cost averaging today by buying your first silver from the shop. And then what happens is you can buy on a regular basis, and prices go up and down. And so as you buy on a regular basis, it spreads out your risk.
You've given me a hard time for still holding to my $120 an ounce silver target at the end of this year.
Yeah.
Right? He had a higher target than that. You going to give him a hard time?
Yes. He is going to.
One of my good friends decided to control the price of silver. Mr. Diamond, Jamie Diamond,
yeah.
You've heard his name.
He's
right?
a good friend of yours, I hear.
Yeah, a good friend. Well, when he gets threatened with high dollar fines, he always does the right thing. Like, when he had silver at $120 an ounce, and they called him on Friday and said, Monday we're going to find you for this manipulation. He did the only thing he could do. He sold, and the price dropped about $65 or $70 when he covered the short.
Have you ever seen silver dip that fast in one day?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
1980. It went to $50 an ounce, and a couple of weeks later it was at $4.91.
But it didn't do it in one day.
Didn't do it. No, that's
In one day. And my prediction was 180. And then I said, as things were getting higher, we could go up to 200. Now, I have said that other people say that we could go 300 to 500.
He did at that dinner. It
Well,
was much more aggressive then.
What was it at more than
for the year. That's for the year. Now, if you're talking over that gold bull run era, I still think we can get to 300 to 500.
He's doubling down.
Well, the CFTC is going to do some regulations sometime in the next year. Why? Because the Chinese have already exposed them. Okay? And the Chinese are now saying that paper trades are meaningless.
That will affect it.
And the response from the YouTubers was, oh, well, gold's going to skyrocket because the hedge funds have been depressing the price of gold.
You were talking about the 24th, right? That
Yeah.
where China was going to.
Yes.
Yes. What do you think?
Basically, they said these paper trades are meaningless.
Yes.
We're not going to abide by those rules. The problem is there's not a country in the world that will buy gold at these prices. Okay, so if you go on the World Gold Council and you ask what central banks are buying gold, that's not what you get. The list of countries are countries that have substantial gold mining. South Africa, Turkey, some South American countries. And it's not buying gold, it's adding to their gold reserves out of their own mines. China's been doing this for 40 years, okay? They've been adding to their gold reserves from their own mines. And, so who are the smartest people in the world? I would say the Chinese, when it comes to gold and silver, they're the smartest people in the world.
My understanding is China's still reporting that they're adding and buying gold. But
they're not buying it. No, it's not true. They're repatriating their own gold. They have mines, thousands of mines.
I don't know.
Whoa.
I'm going to need to do some research on that.
No, that's a big take there, Tim.
If you can find evidence of that, I'd love to see it.
Okay.
How much of that is actually being repatriated? How much of that's coming out of their mines?
Right.
How much of that is coming from making purchases in other places? And then, when you look at China, I bet they probably know how much gold and silver is sitting in their citizens' hands too. How much?
Yeah, they just stopped that.
Yeah.
And I don't want to cite somebody because I was told this, so I don't know what the background is.
Okay.
Chinese citizens who are able to go back and forth between the United States, like they have important jobs here, spies. They were going back to China and buying silver at a very low price and then bringing it back here and trading it. So what China did is now we have an export ban on silver. So when this, professor of nuclear science goes back to China and he decides to buy some silver, they say, okay, you can't get on a plane with that silver. That was their export ban. Who exports silver in China? Some companies export silver. Nobody does. It was their own citizens who were allowed to buy it. They're coming back to here and sell it at this ridiculous price. And keep in mind, that's the New York price. That doesn't exist anywhere else in the world. And if you want to see where it comes from, look at the green lines in the graph. Okay? Why, when the trend is down, it drops down $2 in silver, would somebody invest millions of dollars to bring it up $1? Why would they do that? Who does that? When they can buy it for less, why would you boost it a whole $1, $1.50? Why would you do that?
So I don't doubt that has happened.
Fair point,
Yeah, it's a fair point. I don't doubt that's happened. But what about all of the supposed silver that's moving from the west to the east because they're paying a much higher rate, at least on the arbitrage on the exchanges?
I want to see the evidence of that. I want to see the numbers.
Okay.
Okay, not the YouTube numbers, but the real numbers.
Not the Yankee numbers?
Whoa. This YouTube channel notwithstanding here. No, all right.
Yankee has been forced to look at the facts.
It's basically one part of China, one organization within China that does trading, and they're not allowing the futures contracts to be traded by retail. So what essentially happens here is a portion of the market is moving into physical with that particular exchange.
Yeah.
So is it significant news? It sounds like it on its face, but the reality is it's really not going to do anything because it's not the bigger market that does the futures trading anyway. And then my understanding too is if you look at the COMEX, I believe the COMEX was adding 24-hour trading. 24/7 is coming up, where maybe it just hit. So
Wow.
To your point, Tim, futures trading is one of the reasons we got into this big, huge, high silver and gold price.
Yeah, it is.
If you get rid of all futures trading completely, if that went away, you lose a big ability for companies to hedge, but you also lose the ability to manipulate.
Let's say the CFTC banned futures trading in gold and silver. Who would set the price?
Well, it wouldn't be the futures trading anymore, setting the price. So
It would be the largest holders of gold and silver, which is China. And, we think we have something 83 or 8,400 metric tons of gold. Nobody knows what they have. They've been doing this for 40 years, thousands of mines around the world. So if they don't have something in that neighborhood, they're doing it all wrong.
And some of the belief it's way higher than that, too.
I'm one of those believers.
Yeah. So
You believe that? Yeah,
I do.
Yeah.
Because they have so many mines.
Right.
But yeah, so it would get set by the market, but the reason I hesitate in just saying the market is, like Tim said, it's not going to get set by the U.S. market here necessarily. It's going to get set by who's buying and selling it. And more likely than not, it's going to be China that basically takes over setting that price.
Dictates it. You're going to revise your prediction for the end of 2026, December 31st, what's going to be?
Yeah, so right.
And this is just for fun.
Just as fun.
don't
So,
know.
Not financial advice to
Right.
go make this decision on it. But,
Correct.
I think at this point, we're going to be hard-pressed to get to 5,000 on gold. If something doesn't drastically change, we're probably not going to hit that. I think we're going to end the year somewhere between $4,000 to $4,500 is probably more likely. And then for silver, I think we're probably looking at somewhere between $80 and $100. I do think we have a potential of seeing $48 silver still. I still think if that happens and it lingers and we have a monthly close below 50, I think we're going down closer to 42.
How about 30s? Do you think we'll ever see that again?
It's possible. I've always kind of said for us to get down to 30, I think we're going to have a very deep recession or possibly something that gets called a depression in the future. But I do think at some point they'll just start printing money and doing stimulus to get us out of it. But that doesn't mean they won't give you pain for a period of time.
Tim said that if silver breaks below 40, there's going to be a line out the door. That's when people will start buying, correct?
I've been talking this way for 4 years. And so a lot of my customers are still selling to buy back later. Where does it belong? I think it belongs in the 40s. I don't think it belongs much lower than that.
Okay.
To see it go back in the 30s, I think we've had too much inflation in the meantime. And gold and silver are subject to inflation.
Yeah, so there's a thing, I'll be a little higher than that in a few ways. So in order for us to bring back manufacturing more fully in the U.S., and if we want to start doing the smelting here, if we want to start refining, and if we want to actually be, we already mint, but if we want to be being an exporter of silver going on, I don't think we can do that at a $30 silver. I think we've got to be somewhere around, say, $60, $70 for silver to give that incentive. Maybe even closer to $100 to really get that investment going. Oh, go ahead.
We're ready to buy our silver.
Oh my gosh, you guys. They've been so patient.
And
Come on, Dad.
and not listening to us talk all day.
There's some silver demand, right? They want some silver.
Tim, what should I buy?
In silver, you have lots of choices.
Okay.
You can buy silver bars, which are generally the least expensive.
Okay.
And they come in 1 ounce, 5 ounce, 10 ounce bars. There's some of the 10 ounce bars are very expensive because they come from a desired organization, like the Canadian Mint, for example. So they are more expensive. The coins, probably the most popular coin is probably the silver American Eagle, because it's made here. It's known around the world. It's easy to get here at the best price, which is not that great for the 2026s, but is better for the backdates. Maple leaf is slightly less than the American Eagle. Bars and rounds or bullion coins are made by a private company. So they are the least expensive in the coins as well.
Oh. Get my sister in here. Okay.
This is your decision too.
You guys want to see a few different...
Sure.
Now, thanks to your father, we're not going to charge you $120 an ounce.
Thanks to your dad.
price.
These are from Silvertown, and these are from Highland Mint, and I'm not sure who makes these. They could be Silvertown or Sunshine or something. But we have lots of varieties. This is Yankee's favorite coin.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You guys need to see this coin.
Okay, let's take a look.
Who is that on that coin?
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it you? I see your resemblance.
Technically a round.
It's American Eagle, so we have lots of different dates. The back dates are less than the current year.
I think you guys should get an eagle each.
Okay. Okay, that seems like a good.
And
Sounds
I
good.
think a
Good
Yankee
decision.
Tim round each would be pretty cool too. Overall, we're going to keep printing money. Okay, we're going to continue to have inflation. The government hasn't decided to like give themselves term limits. They haven't decided to stop insider trading or all this other junk. And so we're going to continue to have the dollar lose purchasing power. And as that continues to happen, prices will continue to edge up. What we saw a few months back was an explosion in price, and it happened very quickly. And when things happen very quickly, they tend to go down very quickly. This is deeper than a lot of YouTubers thought. Now, Tim's been calling for a lower number because I've been here multiple times, and I know he was. And it could still go a little bit lower than where it is now.
But
But
can we just say Tim was right?
I don't know. That's hard.
Tim was say it.
I'm just kidding. Tim was
Say it.
totally right.
Tim was right.
Tim was right.
He called the drop. He knew it was coming.
He did. And so, I think you've also got to look at this. And anytime you think it's going to be different this time, it usually isn't. But if we are going to bring manufacturing back here, I do think we're going to need a higher silver in the long run.
And the other thing that Tim says all the time is, if it does come down, inflation will...
Take it right back. The people in power now are not going to be there forever.
No.
And I really have fears about what happens to inflation if these controls are not in place.
And I also brought you a challenge round. It's NASCAR, so it's not F1, but it's as close as I could get. But this was a race we went to for Father's Day, and it was the San Diego, first time they've done a race on Coronado Island.
Huh. Really?
So I ran into the guy that makes these and picked one of those up for you.
That's pretty neat.
What about the peace dollar? What do you think about that
haven't
one?
seen
Have you
that
seen that one yet? So they're like rays of light coming off her hair.
Is this Liberty?
And look and see what year that one is.
Right. Each assortment
1922.
is $303, and we can shave $3 off that.
Yeah, let's do
There
that.
you go.
That sounds good.
Good choices.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
That's
got a
a
little
candy
bit of
bag,
everything.
so you got to put the candy in there.
Oh, do you guys want to get like a Yankee sticker over here? I see some Yankee stickers. Maybe he'll sign one for you. And get Tim to sign it for you too.
I think they're a little
Go
old
ahead.
for stickers, aren't they, Dad?
Maybe Dad wants one.
Okay, yeah, I thought I would have got the code.